What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna say what's up, New York. I don't even know what the hell that was about. What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Just got up, out and about on my day off. Actually got wait a minute. Cool. Just got out of bed a little while ago. I slept in today, and got to go do some things. But I wanted to hop on here because yesterday, I heard hang on. I heard something that triggered something in my memory, talking about the bridge in Maryland. What happened was I was jumped off the live stream, got interrupted, and I was driving somewhere to go finish the second part to the live stream, and I realized something. I said, "Wait a minute! This container ship that ran into the bridge." I thought to myself, some reason I thought about a ship that had a similar thing happen. It was actually two naval ships collided, and I think it was in the China Sea. It was in 2017. The John McCain, USS John McCain, I believe, ran into another ship, and it took some damage, and they ended up taking it to go get repaired. Like I said, I think it was in the China Sea when it happened. Anyway, where they took it was kind of freaked me out. It was the Shanghai, Singapore, which is kind of weird, just considering that container ship was from Singapore. And what the hell was the other thing about that? When they took it there, they repaired it. I think a few months later, or a little while later, it was back out at sea again. It was all right, but nobody ever really didn't even, as far as I know, maybe the Navy must have investigated, because here's what happened, as far as I know, that the ship lost control. It all of a sudden shut down, and it was as if they couldn't steer it and everything, and it ran into this ship that was in close proximity of it, I guess. And that's how it got its damage. Well, it almost seems the same thing happened with that barge or container ship. Like the power went off, and then somehow it went back on, and I heard they rammed into that pylon or the thing that's supporting the bridge, and took the whole bridge down, or a good chunk of it, like a half a mile of bridge. I think it's 1 mile, 0.6 mile, more than 1.5 miles of bridge there, and they took a chunk out of that, a big chunk. Anyway, what I was getting at is, I'm wondering if, I'm just going to say China or somebody has a way of hacking via satellite and literally took over controls of that. Almost, I've heard cars being hacked like that. Teslas or something a while back were losing control and running off the road and doing all kind. With all this AI and shit, makes it easier, I would say, for someone to take control and make a weapon out of your vehicle, be it a boat, a car, an airplane, a helicopter. There's been a hell of a lot of crashes, and they're blaming it on Boeing. Sure, maybe somebody in Boeing is fucking up. They're using cheaper parts or this or that. What if China's paying somebody right inside the factory to install some bad, I don't know, computer chips, hardware, or I don't know nothing about computers. Could that be causing the problem? Could they have people working in factories that are of Chinese spies and stuff, sabotaging stuff when they make this shit? First off. Second off, the other thing I wanted to talk about, I'll talk more on this later. I want to hurry up and get this out. I was late last night up thinking about that. And Neil Johnson happened to say something earlier today that stuck in my mind. He said it's funny because it was like where that happens, like near the Mason-Dixon line. Again, a Civil War thing going on there. Well, I thought of something even more Civil War-ish from our old Civil War, the first Civil War. And that is, there was a commander-in-chief during the first Civil War. I don't know if it's commander-in-chief or the highest-ranking general we had came up with a plan. It was called the Anaconda Plan, where they shut off the ports. They did all that. And it seems to me they might be doing that, trying to do that now. It was a very successful plan to stop the South from getting anything imported in from France or wherever, gunpowder or anything else. I mean, where we got our gunpowder were from French guys, but they were in America about 60, 70 years before, during the Revolutionary War. They're already here. There were the DuPonts, which lived right down the road from me. I mean, I'm in DuPont territory where it was. But what I'm saying is they cut off their supply lines and starved them, a siege. Kind of what's happening right now, not just with that boat taking out the port. They've been starving us for a while, and they keep telling you, oh, you can't have chickens now. You have to have them registered. Pretty soon you won't be able to hunt. Watch, they're going to figure a way to stop you from hunting. You're not allowed to have gardens in certain states and stuff. Oregon, you can't have a small garden. God forbid if you actually grew, a couple cherry tomatoes to try to feed yourself, they're going to come and stomp them into the ground and take whatever didn't die off you. It's ridiculous. They're doing the same thing to the Amish. This is the beast system coming in. By the way, yesterday they just declared they had digital money. What the hell is that? CBDI, whatever the hell that acronym or whatever it is. They now have that up and running. It's going to be out in a half a year or something. They were saying a year at the most, a half a year. They're going to have that going full blast. They have the system ready to go. Anyway, I can't stay long on this, but check into that. It's called the Anaconda Plan. I thought it was Henry Halleck they called him Big Brains, but it wasn't him. I think it was Winfield Scott. He actually fought in the War of 1812, I believe. He was one of the oldest generals during the Civil War. And the weird thing is, 1812, I believe, was when Francis Scott Key penned the song "The Star Spangled Banner" as he was looking at Fort McHenry, which is another weird thing. But anyway, I got to get going. I'll be back. I got more to talk about. I just have to go pick my brother up. So have a good one, and do me a favor, quick thumbs up. Thank you very much, and a subscribe, please. Have a great day. Let me see something.